Welcome back to another Shiny Bright Doggo video. Today I'm taking you along to an estate sale that started yesterday. The stuff looked really good, but I just couldn't bring myself to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, super early, to be, first online. Sometimes you just gotta decide not to be stressed out in that way. So I decided to come the second day at around 12 o'clock. So we're gonna see what's left inside the house. It looks like a digger, which is the type of sale that I like to go to, where you can unearth things that haven't been touched in many, many years. And these estate sales, if you're not familiar, especially digger sales, the bigger the pile, the more you bring, the better the price you get. So I'm hoping for some vintage holiday, of course, left over for me. We'll see what's still left. So come along to this mid-century vintage time capsule estate sale. All right, guys, let's get into it. Immediately, I went into the basement because that's where I typically find the Christmas. And look what I came across. Oh my goodness, a little box of wonderful little friends. This Fun World Sweetheart, incredible. Can't wait to show you guys in the haul. But overall, these pieces were really cute. There were some pieces like this Santa from the 70s, little plastic guy. Just a mix of little doodads. You've got your felted ornaments, which are becoming increasingly more popular and collectible. So cute. Now, this was the second day, like I said, so I'm not expecting to find anything too crazy, but you never know. That I make sure to go through every little piece to make sure there's nothing here hidden. There's a little mica bird from the 1950s. And then I turned around and found this bin of Christmas. On the top, everything looked new, but guys, I barely dug. Oh my goodness. If you know, you know. What? That is an incredible find. I was too excited to pause and pull them out and show them to the camera. I was like, I have to keep digging. Who knows what's going to be in here if those were in here. These are really cool, standing plastic trees, probably from the 70s, maybe late 60s. They're really pretty displayed, and I haven't come across them in a while. I feel like I used to find them more often. Both in white and green was really cool to see. So I was like, well, now I have to dig through this entire thing with my left hand, start pulling things out. I thought this box was really cute. I actually ended up taking everything out of that box, putting it in a different box, and taking the box. I really like vintage boxes, Christmas boxes. They don't make them like this anymore. Really cute. This little ornament I thought was darling, so I scooped her up and continued to dig. A great tip is if you ever go to an estate sale, especially one like this where everything's sort of left out, nothing is displayed, you get to dig through, make sure to look through everything. You never know what you're gonna find. Look at this. At the bottom of the bin, a big head elf stocking. This is an incredible find. He was just laying there. Now he's a little dented in, but I was able to fix his head a little bit, put him in or submerge him in some really hot water, just the head, and then sort of shape him back and put him into ice water. It sort of helps to solidify the shape a bit better. But yeah, can you believe? That's an incredible find too. Just the bottom of this bin filled with newer stuff. Everything else was 80s, 90s, maybe early 2000s. And oh my goodness, I pulled out his friend. Incredible. Now, these little dolls, you come across a lot. These were popular in the early 2000s from my childhood. And personally, not a fan. But we come across them a lot. Who knows? Maybe one day they'll be worth a fortune and I'll look back at this video and be like, oh, I should have grabbed them. But I had to look through everything. I continued digging. I was hopeful that there would still be more hidden at the bottom because I didn't look, I looked through about half of it by now. So I'm checking each bag. This one had little paper doodads and such, some holly, nothing crazy, but I came across this bag. Oh my goodness. What? This too was just at the bottom. Unbelievable. So of course I grabbed that. I finished digging through the Christmas bin. I looked through everything and I turned around and found this little Kittle comedy theater. How sweet is she? I think everything was in there. I didn't get this, but I thought it was so fun to just look at and see the packaging. There was another bin of Christmas. I was like, oh boy, what if there's something in here? There wasn't as much, but I did come across this little stink. Look at him. Oh my goodness. And of course made sure to look through everything. These little plasticky, you would think they're sort of not much, but these little plastic ornaments are actually really popular. They were big in the 70s. So I took those as well. And I just love them. We put them on the tree sometimes too. I think they look really cool displayed, and they're not something that most people find value in, but they look really great in your decor. So yeah, this basement was filled, just filled with tons of stuff. As I was looking at this, which I don't know what those are, let me know in the comments. Stickers? I came across, or I spotted these angels on this, I guess, table. Somebody must have put them there and left them there. These were really nice. Paper mache angels. Probably 1960s, I want to say. Very similar to a lot of the nativity sets you find. You can see it's actually made out of paper mache, but harder to come by angels like this. I did end up grabbing them. I thought they were really pretty. And just to give a sense of what the house looks like overall, like this is the condition or the amount of stuff that was in mostly every room. Besides the basement, there wasn't a ton of older stuff. I did come across this one bin of Halloween. Surprising that there was not as much Halloween as there was Christmas, and everything that was here was new. As I was going through it, it was obvious that I wasn't going to find anything even from like the 90s. This was maybe early 2000s. She was cool though, actually. She's a bit older. I didn't pick her up. She's an animatronic witch. She's sitting down with a cat in her lap. Let me know, should I have picked her up? Sort of regretting it now. But I went into a bedroom. Look at her. Little Lefton bird. Salt and pepper shaker. She was missing her friend though, but I did grab her. I've never seen her in the wild before, so that was cool. And then also in the bedroom, just hanging out on top of the TV, a little bottle brush tree. That was really good. I wish I had come yesterday. There's probably definitely more stuff, but I found the stuff that people didn't dig for. I can't believe it. I paid $25 for everything, and I grabbed something else on the way out. I'm excited to show you guys because I didn't film that. And let's show Janine. Let's show Janine what we got. This was a good sale. You may be wondering why there's an aluminum Christmas tree behind me. I didn't find it at this sale, but it's behind me because we are participating in a really big vintage Christmas sale over on Whatnot next week, July 11th, and we're gonna have this aluminum tree for sale. It's gonna be a really fun sale, and I think actually I'm going to bring some of the things that I found at this estate sale to the Christmas sale. And if you don't know what Whatnot is, it's a live selling platform. So we go live and we sell vintage Christmas. It's really fun. We do giveaways. And if you're interested, there's a link in the description of this video to sign up and get $15 towards your first purchase. It's going to be really fun. We're bringing some really good things. I'm very excited. But Janine, let me show you what I found at this estate sale. It was a total surprise. I did not expect to find anything. And I clearly stumbled across a bin that nobody had looked. I found this amazing Fun World sweetheart, little Christmas sweetheart.
She's so cute.
She lives in a Christmas tree. Brand new looking. She's just at the bottom of the bin.
Look at that tag.
Like that, made in Hong Kong. This is definitely from the 70s. I can't bear to take her out of there. But she can be hung on a Christmas tree.
She's so cool. Look at her magic wand. Do you see it?
Yeah.
That, oh my god, I love her eyes. She's amazing.
Such a cool piece, and to find her with the tag is amazing.
Who are these two little friends?
It's us, Janine. I found these amazing big elf head stockings.
Wow.
Very rare. This one's a little dented in, but he still looks great. Because, I mean, they're actually in really good condition. Not a lot of holes. So these are...
They're like stockings almost, right?
Sort of like stockings. Yeah, this one opens. The other one doesn't.
Little zippers.
They're like little stockings for stocking stuffers.
Wow.
Isn't that incredible?
Those are incredible.
These are made in Japan around the same time that, you know, knee huggers, pixie knee huggers were made. Finding these big head varieties are definitely more rare and sought after. I couldn't believe they were in there.
Amazing.
Can you believe that? I've never come across like this style of zippered.
Oh, those are fantastic.
Heads. How cute.
They're really cute. They have two different color eyes too. Blue eyes and green eyes.
Yeah, they're cool.
They're actually both green eyes.
I was in total shock. Janine, can you believe?
No, Laura, here's the thing. These are like one of my absolute favorite Christmas items that we have in the collection. And they're really hard to come by.
These are some of the rarest vintage Christmas Rosbro that you can find. These are Candy Workshop Santas. So they came in...
I believe they're Santa's helpers. Santa's candy helpers or something.
Santa's candy helpers. There were 5 different colors. We're missing the red here. Like Janine said, we had this in the collection. So I'll be passing these along during the sale.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
That's
One of them's
wild.
missing the tool, but they're super rare.
Yeah. And the colors, I mean,
For anyone?
I can't. I mean, we made a video of like our favorite Christmas. Do you remember our video that we made of like our favorite like Christmas items or something?
Maybe.
It was like last Christmas or something. That was my pick, so I can go on and on about them. But I'm gonna spare everyone the time and not. But I'm just gonna say, I might have to bid on them myself.
Stop. Well, let's just say one thing. These came as a set, Santa's Candy Workshop. It came with 5 of the little rainbow Santas and then a bigger Santa in this like Candy Workshop packaging.
Yeah, oh my
So
gosh.
cool.
To come across the packaging would be a dream. But wow. I mean, just to come across these, that is unbelievable, Laura.
I know. I couldn't believe they were in there. In a little Ziploc bag. Clearly, nobody went through that bin. So I was not too sure about going, especially since it was like later in the day or the second day. Can't remember. But you never know. That's the thing. Some people just don't look.
That's true.
So,
But I have to ask a question. Are you bringing these to the Whatnot sale on the 11th?
Yes.
July 11th.
July 11th. All 4 of them.
Oh my goodness. All right. See you guys there.
Little baby bottle brush Christmas tree.
Wow.
Little bendable branches.
Little candlesticks on it.
Candlesticks. Mercury bead.
Beautiful.
Ornaments. This is German. So probably 1950s, late 1950s. Wow. I couldn't believe it. It was in the bedroom.
That's really
How
nice.
cute is it?
Mm-hmm.
I think when I first showed this to you, Janine, you called him like a little goblin or something. Little sneak? I don't know.
Isn't he? He's like the perfect little elf.
He's the cousin to the knee hugger, but he's got a little plastic body. Made in Japan. 1960s, probably. Isn't he funny?
He is. He's in fabulous shape, too.
Yeah.
The green is still really nice. Look at his little feet and his hands.
He's marked Japan on the back, too. Isn't that cool?
It is cool. I like him.
I found this beautiful set of 5 paper mache angels. They're pretty interesting. If you take a look at them here, Janine, on the bottom, they are marked U.S. Zone Germany. I think they're West German.
They're very pretty.
They've got really nice detail. And all hand painted. It's different to come across a set of angels. Usually you see the nativity sets in paper mache. This Calbro bag.
Look at the dinosaur. Interesting.
Yeah. But what's more interesting is what's inside of here. I took a peek at the sale. I think you guys saw maybe a peek of what's inside, but haven't seen everything. We have 3 really nice plastic Rosbros in here, and they're all in pretty good condition. I was surprised, you know, not being broken. We've got Santa on the skis.
He's really nice.
Isn't he?
He has his little Christmas tree.
Rosbro snowman with the pipe still attached.
Ooh, that's hard to come by.
Yep, these used to be candy holders. Little hole in the back used to hold some lollipops.
Ooh, Santa with the bell.
I don't think we have this one.
I don't think so. He is cool.
He's holding that big bell.
That would be heavy if that was like a real bell.
Yeah, right? Considering how big Santa is.
Yeah.
So these 3 were quite a surprise to find in this little bag, just hidden away. Great score. The last thing I picked up at the sale was in front at the counter, so I don't think I filmed it. It was in the pictures, in the listings, and it was marked only $10. I couldn't believe it was still there. Hello.
I mean, I'm definitely I'm not gonna go on and on, but we know I do love Halloween flashlights.
This is a good one too.
That one's fantastic.
1970s. I think it's in the collection.
Yeah, ours might be cracked.
Not sure if this one works. It has the bulb in there. Oh, you can see the bulb through. It's sort of rusty. So you guys will have to come to a future Whatnot sale to see Janine test out this flashlight. See if it works. Even if it doesn't though, what a face.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, look at that. Oh, it's such a good one. I'm biting my tongue right now.
And it was overall a really good sale. I found some things I was not expecting. I only paid $25, I want to say. I said it at some point in the video. Crazy considering what I got. So a really good pickup, a really good sale, fun to get back to them. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and don't forget, we're going to have a Whatnot sale next week. Link is in the description to find out more, and we hope to see you guys there. Thanks so much for joining us.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.